For centuries, tales have been whispered by sailors returning from the vast expanse of the South Pacific. These stories have captivated the hearts and minds of those who dare to listen. They spoke of a mysterious island shrouded in mist, a place called the Isle of Mists. This island was said to be unlike any other, with an aura of mystery that drew in the curious and the brave. It was a shimmering mirage, appearing for a fleeting moment before vanishing into the waves.
These stories spoke of an ancient civilization far ahead of its time. This civilization was said to have thrived on the Isle of Mists, leaving behind ruins that hinted at their advanced knowledge, but the island was a fickle mistress. She appeared only to a select few and always for a limited time before disappearing once more into the vast ocean.
Despite the fantastical nature of the stories, something about the Isle of Mists captivated the imagination. It was a place where dreams and reality intertwined, a beacon for those seeking adventure. Many brave souls set sail in search of the elusive island, but none could definitively prove its existence. Each expedition added to the legend, with tales of near encounters and mysterious disappearances. The sea was unforgiving, and many ships were lost to its depths. Yet, the allure of the Isle of Mists was too strong to resist. Journals and sketches from these voyages painted a picture of an island that was both beautiful and treacherous, a place where the line between myth and reality blurred. As the sun set on each failed expedition, the legend of the Isle of Mists grew, a tantalizing mystery that beckoned to the hearts of adventurers and dreamers alike.
Dr. Emily Carter, a renowned marine archaeologist, was captivated by the Isle of Mists. Her fascination began in childhood. From a young age, she devoured every book and chart mentioning the mythical island. Her room was filled with maps and books, each a piece of the puzzle she was determined to solve. I was determined to prove its existence, to separate fact from folklore. This mission became the driving force of my life.
Years of research led her to dusty archives and forgotten libraries. She traveled far and wide, leaving no stone unturned. She pored over ancient manuscripts, deciphering faded script and cryptic symbols. Each discovery brought her closer to her goal. She meticulously studied satellite images, searching for any sign of the island's presence. Modern technology became her ally. Years turned into decades, but Emily's resolve never wavered. Her dedication was unwavering. She secured funding for an expedition, meticulously planning every detail. Using cutting-edge sonar technology, Emily narrowed down the island's possible location. The data was promising.
I assembled a team of trusted scientists and seasoned sailors, each an expert in their field, all united by our shared thirst for discovery. We were a diverse group, but our goal was the same. Our vessel, the Seeker, was equipped with state-of-the-art equipment. It was a floating laboratory, ready for any challenge. Despite the skepticism from my peers, I remained steadfast in my belief. Their doubts only fueled my determination. The Isle of Mists was more than just a legend. It was a tangible place, waiting to be rediscovered. I knew in my heart that we were on the brink of a monumental discovery.
The Seeker cut through the waves of the South Pacific, guided by Emily's meticulous calculations. Each wave it conquered brought them closer to the unknown. After weeks at sea, the atmosphere on board thickened with anticipation. The crew felt the weight of the journey in their bones. They were entering the region where the Isle of Mists was said to appear. Legends spoke of its elusive nature. The sea grew strangely calm, the water taking on an unnatural stillness.
Then it began. The transformation was sudden and dramatic. A thick, ethereal fog rolled in, enveloping the Seeker. The fog was almost otherworldly. The air grew heavy, charged with an eerie silence. It was as if the world had been muted. The crew grew apprehensive, their eyes darting nervously as the fog swirled around us. Visibility dropped to mere meters, the world beyond the ship reduced to a wall of white, but I felt a surge of excitement. This was the adventure I had always dreamed of. This was it, the moment I had been waiting for. Every challenge had led to this point.
As if guided by an unseen hand, the ship sailed deeper into the heart of the mist. The crew trusted in Emily's leadership. The journey was perilous, but Emily's resolve never wavered. She knew they were on the brink of a discovery that could change everything. As the Seeker anchored, Emily and her team prepared to disembark. The fog had lifted just enough to reveal a shadowy outline of the island. Dr. Carter's heart raced as she stepped onto the mysterious shore. The air was thick with the scent of damp earth and ancient secrets. The ground beneath her feet felt strangely alive, as if the island itself was observing her every move. The first signs of an advanced civilization were subtle, intricately carved stones, fragments of unknown metal and symbols that glowed faintly in the dim light. Emily's expertise in ancient cultures told her these artifacts were far beyond their time. Her excitement grew with each discovery, but so did a sense of foreboding. The island began to shift and change around her. Trees seemed to move, pathways appeared and disappeared. It was as if the island was a living entity, testing her resolve. Emily's team struggled to keep up, their equipment barely able to document the rapid transformations. Time was slipping away. The island's secrets were tantalizingly close, yet maddeningly out of reach. Emily pressed on, driven by the need to uncover the truth before the island vanished again. The ground trembled beneath her and the sky darkened as if warning her of the impending danger. Every step was a race against time. The island seemed to pulse with a life of its own, a guardian of its ancient mysteries. As Emily deciphered an ancient inscription, a revelation struck her. The key to the island's power was hidden in plain sight. But just as she began to understand, the island's shifting intensified. She had to act quickly. The world around her blurred, reality bending as the island prepared to disappear once more. Would she unlock the island's secrets or be lost to the mists forever? Does a vanishing island really exist in the South Pacific? While there are many legends of disappearing islands and even a few unconfirmed sightings, no scientific evidence supports the existence of such a place. This story is fictional, though it draws from the mysterious tales told by sailors throughout history.